Hi, my name is Sally Dannenberg, and I am a Research and Development Associate with the Human Development Institute at the University of Kentucky. I am also part of the KEDS online team. Welcome to our KEDS online reminders for fall 2018. This is our fall data entry season. For most students, this is when baseline data are collected. Baseline data should reflect how the child is functioning at the beginning of the school year before services are provided. As you can see in this slide, we offer a recommended assessment window, but districts are able to determine the best time for completion of assessments by their programs. Districts that resume in August may have their assessments already completed, while others that open later may still be working on their assessments. KEDS Online opens for fall data collection and verification on September 15th and closes on November 15th. Please use the contact information found on our website to reach out to us if you need assistance or have any questions. The fall data collection season is followed by a winter data collection season, which serves as a baseline data collection point for late enrolling students who were unable to be assessed in time for the fall data collection season. So if you don't have any late enrolling students, you don't need to worry about this data collection season unless your district advises differently. We recommend you assess these children as soon as they enroll. So this could be your 3-year-olds transitioning out of First Steps or any new children in your classroom. KEDS Online is open for winter data collection from December 1st to January 31st and is only for those children whose baseline data was not able to be collected in the fall. Then beginning April 1st, KEDS Online opens one more time for spring data collection, closing again on May 30th. This is generally when progress data is collected, although baseline data are collected for any students who enrolled after the winter data collection season. One of our most frequently asked questions is, which students must I include in KEDS? The answer to that question is all students with an IEP and all at-risk 4-year-olds. Data collection is required for all students in your district with an IEP, even if they are not being served in your preschool center. If those services are being provided in Head Start, private childcare, or even at home, and even if it is a student with a speech-only IEP, you are required to provide demographic data and a completed assessment for that student. Data collection is optional for other students, including any Head Start students without an IEP. We hear from a lot of districts that have a blended Head Start that it makes it easier for them if they include all of their students, which is fine. Data collection is also optional for any tuition-paying preschoolers that you have and students in RTI. For students in RTI, we recommend going ahead and collecting baseline assessment data as soon as these students start in the program, if you expect that a student will qualify to receive services. This is encouraged because when they are through RTI and start receiving services, you will have already collected the baseline data. Without your help, we cannot collect complete and accurate demographic and assessment data for each student. KEDS receives a data download once a week from Infinite Campus with student demographic data, which is imported into KEDS Online. There are also a few additional questions we ask in KEDS. When collecting demographic data, we want to know what the student looked like at the time of the assessment. Sometimes demographics change, and what is currently in Infinite Campus is different than what was reported at the beginning of the school year. So please make sure to review and validate student records in KEDS Online to ensure the demographic data are accurate and complete for every student. We also need complete assessment data for each student. All assessment data should be captured and entered either in KEDS Online or the publisher's online system and ready for KEDS staff to download by the deadlines indicated on the KEDS timeline for each data season. It is essential that every assessment record entered into a publisher's online system include the student's 10-digit student ID number. Without the ID number, The data cannot be matched to the student and are not able to be included in the analyses. For the spring 2018 data collection season, 14,476 students either did not have assessment data submitted or assessment data were submitted but were missing the 10-digit student ID number. That's 39% of Kentucky's preschool students, more than a quarter of our preschool population that are potentially being excluded from analyses and reporting. Coordinators must complete 2 steps each fall to ensure students have access to their students. Teachers' accounts are locked every fall. We do that to make sure that only the people who absolutely need access to KEDS have access. Coordinators must go in KEDS every year to unlock the teacher accounts. There are step-by-step instructions for this process available on the KEDS website, but feel free to contact us if you need assistance. After unlocking teacher accounts, the coordinator needs to assign students to the teacher accounts. If you are a new coordinator this year and have not yet created your account, you can email us for assistance in creating your account. There are 5 approved assessments for KEDS: Teaching Strategies Gold, COR Advantage, the Assessment Evaluation and Programming System for Infants and Children, the Carolina Curriculum for Infants and Toddlers with Special Needs, and the Work Sampling System and Work Sampling System for Head Start. If you have switched assessments, it is really important to make sure that your information is updated in our database. So please feel free to reach out to our KEDS director, Jamie Grove. Her email is listed here, or you can use any of the contact methods listed on the website so that we can make sure we have accurate information for you. Here are some general reminders. Every item in the assessment must have a score or the data will be considered incomplete. If you are using a publisher's online system, you must include the 10-digit student SSID number or else the data are considered incomplete. One of the best recommendations I can give you is to generate a report either through Infinite Campus or KEDS and copy and paste those 10-digit IDs out of that report and into your publisher's online system. Because they are 10-digit ID numbers, it is easy to transpose a couple of numbers, which results in an invalid ID number and incomplete data for that student. It is the district's responsibility to make sure that KEDS has administrative access to your online assessment so that we can download the assessment data. This includes off-site programs such as Head Start. If you are using Teaching Strategies Gold, the best way to ensure we have that administrative access is to make sure that you are part of the Kentucky umbrella. If you don't know what that is, or if you're not sure if you are a part of the Kentucky umbrella, feel free to contact us and we can help you. For those of you using other assessments, there are step-by-step instructions on how to set up those administrative accounts on our website. If you have student-specific issues regarding information on KEDS, such as if a student is missing or some information is wrong, we ask that you please, please, please not send any student identifying information to us through email. Instead, on the footer of every web page in KEDS, you will see a line that reads, "Questions about a child's record," and a link to KEDS. Use this secure link to submit this information. Clicking the link will take you to a form you can complete and send to us to better assist you. One of the most frequently asked questions we receive about demographic data is how to complete the enrollment status and exit date fields for students who have previously withdrawn, are completely unknown to you, or who previously aged out. These are students who are not currently enrolled in the preschool program. Sometimes the data we receive from Infinite Campus includes records for these students. Students who might be in kindergarten or children who signed up for preschool but never showed up. Whatever the case is, for our purposes, we would consider all of these children to be withdrawn. So in KEDS, for these students, you would update the enrollment status to withdrawn and then enter the enrollment date as their exit date. This lets us know that the children did not enter the program during this data collection season. There is a wealth of information available on the KEDS website for preschool users, including user guides, past webinars, resources, FAQs, and timelines. If you have any questions or are having trouble with KEDS online, you can contact the KEDS team by phone, fax, or email. We are happy to help you. Please remember to use the link at the bottom of the pages on the website if you need to submit student identifying information. Do not submit it to us through the email. Thank you for your attention, and good luck with KEDS this year.